everyone, I'm Raquel from the blog Out of the Past, and I'm here today with a very quick Criterion haul. So this is not a haul I got for the November 50% off sale. This was a flash sale that happened earlier, and I didn't partake in the November sale just because I got a bunch of goodies and I couldn't commit to anything new. But definitely the next time a Criterion sale comes along, especially a flash sale, I'm definitely going to hop on. So I just wanted to share a few of the things I got during that sale. And the first one is this beauty. And I actually don't think I have any Criterion box sets before I got this one, so this is brand new for me. Bruce Lee, The Greatest Hits. So I watched a documentary, it was directed by Bao Nguyen. It was called Be Water. It was part of ESPN's 30 on 30 series. And I have a review on my blog, and I'll link that below so you can check it out. That was such a fantastic documentary. It really got me interested in Bruce Lee because it kind of showed his evolution as a martial arts master, how he came over to the United States, and how he became a film star, how he kind of struggled to break through in American cinema, and he was just about to when he passed away very suddenly at the age of 32. And it was just a really interesting documentary. Really made me want to watch his movies. So I haven't watched most of these yet. I have watched Enter the Dragon, which I saw recently. But this is the set. This is what it looks like opened. And it's got, I thought it was a poster, and I kind of sort of ripped it a little bit by accident, but it's got this like booklet here. It's very badly folded. That's unfortunate because now it has like a really bad crease, but there is that. I have to warn you, I'm not like huge on the booklets or the extras. It's something I'm trying to appreciate more, but it's just nice to have because especially when you want to really do a deep dive and learn more about someone or like some film that you're not as familiar with, and I really want to learn more about Bruce Lee, so I appreciate any access to information I can get. So this is the set. I don't know what you think about how it's laid out, but you kind of have to take this Blu-ray out to get to the next one, which I wasn't too thrilled about. So this first one has The Big Boss, and then the next one has Fist of Fury. And I'll fix these. Then you got The Way of the Dragon, and then Enter the Dragon. And then you have, on this side, you have The Game of Death, and then you have 2 discs of supplements. And this is like fully packed. I have only lightly dipped into it. I can't imagine, like, this is basically if you want to attend the School of Bruce Lee films, this is like the set you should have. And I've heard very many good things from other YouTubers who have been discussing this. And I know a lot of people purchased this when it came out this year and in the hauls, in the sales. So this one was really, really popular. And it's got a really great design. I really like that yellow and black. So the next one is perfect for Noirvember, which is happening right now. I'm not sure when I'll release this video, but it either just happened or is happening. And this is the film noir Leave Her to Heaven. Also fantastic cover there with Jean Tierney, who just had her 100th anniversary this year. And this is directed by John M. Stahl, and it also features Cornel Wilde, Jean Crane, very young Vincent Price, and Daryl Hickman was one of my favorite child stars. He has an unfortunate demise in this story, and that's not really a spoiler. That happens pretty early on. It's an important part of the plot. And she, like, someone was disagreeing with me earlier when I said that she is like the ultimate femme fatale. She really is. If you look up the definition of femme fatale, she should be like her picture, like the picture of her character, of Jean Tierney's character in this movie should be right next to it. So this is also, I think, a recent release from the Criterion collection. And this one has booklet inside. I really like how they design. It's like all Gene Tierney. You got Gene Tierney in the front. You open it up, you got more Gene Tierney. So here's the disc. It's a Blu-ray. And so I love this little attention to detail. Well, let me just show you the booklet real quickly. It's just a very simple booklet. This is when they meet on the train. And it kind of just opens up to an essay here. So I love this attention. This, on the inside, the reverse cover, I'll just take this out so you can see it better. You can see the feet. This is a very, very important part of the plot. It's actually probably the most shocking thing that happens in the movie. And if you've seen the movie as many times as I have, you just like, you see this image, you're like, oh, like you know what's gonna come right after. So I just thought that was really cool that they had included that. And I mean, I would totally like just reverse it and just have that be the outside, but obviously you don't have to do that. Put this back. I don't know if I'll be able to put it back. I'll put it back later. Okay, the next one is another film noir, and one I had never seen before, but I had heard good things about it, and having read Christina Lane's biography on Joan Harrison, who was an assistant to Alfred Hitchcock, became a screenwriter, became a producer, and was really important in the second phase of Robert Montgomery's career. And this is Ride the Pink Horse. And I also really love the design of this. This is a Universal Studios film that's directed and stars Robert Montgomery. And I love that he's like an anti-hero in it. It's kind of a mystery, it's a noir. It's set in a semi-exotic place with semi-exotic characters. It's a bunch of quirky characters. It's kind of dark, but there's some humor to it too. It's very unusual, I feel, for like a noir. I really enjoyed it. And I don't actually have the disc in this because I was actually watching the other day and I forgot to put it back. Sorry. This one doesn't have a reversible cover, but it does have this nice booklet here, which opens up. And then the last Blu-ray I got was an upgrade from a bootleg copy I got from a friend in Sweden. Hi, Jonas. I probably shouldn't have had that copy. But Jonas knows how much I love this movie, and it's a movie that I watched endlessly. I've watched it, on the big screen with live musical accompaniment. I've watched it at home as many times as I can even remember. It's just a really fantastic film. It's Lonesome by Paul Fejos. And this stars Barbara Kent and Glenn Tryon. It's a really sweet movie. Came out in 1928, just as films were transitioning from silent to talkie. And they filmed this as a silent film. And then, talkie movies were all the craze. So they later filmed and tacked on a few talking scenes. So it's kind of a hybrid film, and that makes it kind of a film history curio, in my opinion. Some people don't like that aspect because it goes from like kind of a high speed, kind of hectic movie, and then it slows down during the talking scenes, and then it speeds up again because it's about two singles in the city, in New York City, during the 4th of July, and they live these hectic lives, and they meet each other, and they start to fall in love, and they're at Coney Island, and then they get separated, and then you just find out what happens to them after they get separated. And it's about the hustle and bustle of life, and it's just a really fantastic movie. It's like it's still like years later, still very relevant. It's just really sweet. It's only like an hour and a half long, so it doesn't really take up much of your time. Probably even less time than that. How long is this? It's 69 minutes. I mean, come on, that's a really short movie. It doesn't take up any of your time, or it takes up only a little bit of your time, I should say. And look at this cover. Oh, that is so gorgeous. And then what they did with the disc. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I want to cry. So gorgeous. And look at the booklet. And then on the inside of the cover, isn't that beautiful? I apologize for the glare, but I just think the packaging is so gorgeous. And this has been on DVD in I believe in a similar package for a long time, but I think it was released somewhat recently on Blu-ray. It's got an early, I mean, okay, I'm still new to this Criterion Collection stuff, so don't think I'm like an expert. Like the people who do Criterion hauls on YouTube, like this is spine number so and so, and yeah, and this is like one of like 1,000 Criterions I have. I don't have that many. I'm very appreciative of what they do. If I don't destroy the Blu-rays I have. But I'm just not as big of a collector, but I definitely want to get my feet wet more in their collection. And this is spine number 623. So this one's been out for a long time, but only somewhat recently released on Blu-ray. So I'm excited to see what extras this has. I actually wrote an article for the Library of Congress about this movie. It's like an article that's like one of my pride and joys. I'm just very, I've written an article for the Library of Congress. So, but this one is a film that I recommend to pretty much everyone. I love this movie so much. So, got Lonesome, got Ride the Pink Horse, Leave Her to Heaven, which I can't hold up the case. I'll just hold up the cover. And then Bruce Lee, The Greatest Hits. So that is my haul. I'd love to hear what you have to think about, like what selections I've made, if you like any of these movies, if you got the Bruce Lee set yourself, and if you took part in the recent Barnes & Noble 50% off for the Criterion Collection, or the recent Criterion Collection flash sale. I would love to hear what you guys got. And thank you for watching. Bye.